What's up, my reseller friends? My name is Sabrina. I thrift to resell on eBay and a little bit of Posh and Mercari. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about my Mercari sales. Now, I don't get spectacular sales on Mercari. I actually sell a lot of like smaller items and low price items, but those add up for me and it makes it worth it for me to continue to sell on Mercari. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you some of the items that have recently sold for me. So back in the early 2020s, I bought a liquidation box from Wholesale Ninjas, and it was a makeup one. Well, I will never do it again. It ended up not to be very profitable, but I still have some makeup listed on my eBay store that just isn't moving. And I did cross post some of them onto Mercari. Actually, I only cross post like 2 of them. And one of them sold pretty quickly for $11. It's just some Maybelline matted liquid lipstick color stuff. These definitely are not my color, so I wouldn't have kept them. But I was really glad that I cross-posted these because I really just want to get rid of them. And that just taught me that makeup probably sells good on Mercari. And I want to go ahead and when I can get to it, I'm going to go and cross-post whatever I have left on my eBay store onto Mercari and hope that I could just get rid of all this lipstick and makeup forever. So on one of those reseller Facebook groups, somebody had asked, what are things that sell better for you on Mercari than on eBay? And I've been thinking about that question actually, and I've come up with two types of items. One is children's clothing, and 2 is children's books. They seem to sell much better on Mercari than eBay. And so what I like to do, like when I'm at yard sales and thrift stores, I like to look for these kid series of books, and I'd like to bundle them together and sell them as a set. This really only works if you can get these books for really cheap. There's a particular a particular thrift store that I go to where on a certain day of the week, they have like 50% off. And these books, these types of like thin children books are for $4, but then it's half off of that. Next are these Disney Descendant book lots. I like selling Disney Descendants. I feel like they sell reasonable. These girls have pretty cool hair, huh? Yeah, that was a bad joke. Anyways, I bought these at a yard sale. I think I paid $3 for all 4 of them. Sold it for 20 bucks. This didn't sell right away. So I did buy these in August, and it's December. So it took a couple of months, but they sold. I had this listed on eBay. I cross-posted it on Mercari, and it sold super fast. Like probably in an hour or 2, it sold. 10 bucks. Oh, and I was at a yard sale, and just like on the floor, they had a bunch of like random like little kid knick-knack toys. And I like to go through those and pick out little things. And this was part of it. So I think I picked out like a handful of like kid toys, and I think she charged me like $2 for all of it. And you're going to see there's another one in here. This was from the same little handful of toys. So, I mean, that was a great little pickup. Plus, I still have a couple more little toys, too, that are listed that will still sell one day. Here's another example of some of these books. These ones are called Jigsaw Jones Mystery. These sold for $22. And again, I bought these books for about 10 cents a piece. Kid books, Mercari. Don't forget. And then vintage little girls dress or one piece, whatever you want to call it. This one was unbranded. I had no idea the brand or the size. So I'm just always honest about that. And people who are vintage collectors who buy these types of things already know anyways. So I think as long as you are just honest, you don't know the brand, you don't know the size, this is what I think it is, and here's the measurements, people are normally cool with it. Some more kid books. Diary of the Wimpy Kids. This was a lot of 4. I sold them for $15. The market is saturated with these books, but if you can get them for really cheap, I think that they're worth it. I like to buy video games as much as possible, and I rarely look up the comps on them, especially if I'm buying just like a bulk of video games. Like, I don't care if some of them are going to be duds or not, but whenever they're duds, I always bundle them together. And yeah, this one sold for $11. I had it listed for 12. Someone sent me an offer for 10. I counter offered 11, and then they accepted. Video games do decent on Mercari too as well. I don't always cross post because I like having my video games on eBay because they're really good for my store. I feel like it brings my impressions up. And if I cross post it to Mercari and it ends up selling on Mercari, then that just takes away from my eBay store. So I don't always cross post. You got to kind of think strategically with this kind of stuff sometimes. And next is this Broncos shirt. You see Broncos stuff everywhere because when I lived in Colorado, obviously there was Broncos everywhere. But then when I moved back to California, it was like still Broncos everywhere. Like, I just couldn't escape it. Even like at my daughter's school, like above her class, there's like a Broncos flag. And I was just like, it's just following me everywhere I go. But yeah, this was a bad buy. I bought it at a yard sale though. I think I paid like $1 for it or something. I've had it for quite a while, since about June. Someone sent me an offer on Mercari for $8, and I was happy to sell it and move on with it. And I'm no longer going to be buying Bronco stuff unless it's vintage. That's a complete different story. All right, my friends, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful in any way at all. And if you did, please do all those nice things like and subscribe, because it really does help my channel out. Never forget, when you thrift upon a star, your dreams will come true. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.